Let's face it, we're all looking for ways to maximize our workouts and achieve those sweet, sweet gains. We're all short on time and big on results. Well, strap in because I'm about to introduce you to a game changer in the world of strength training mechanical drop sets. Now, you might be familiar with traditional drop sets where you reduce the weight after hitting failure. Mechanical drop sets take a slightly different approach. Instead of changing the weight, we're going to change the exercise itself. This might sound counterintuitive, but trust me, there's a method to this madness. By switching to a slightly easier variation of the same movement, we can continue to challenge our muscles and push past our limits. So if you're ready to take your training to the next level, keep reading. Mechanical drop sets might just be the secret weapon you've been searching for.
To truly understand the magic of mechanical drop sets, we need to delve into the concept of mechanical advantage. In simple terms, it refers to how the mechanics of a movement can make it easier or harder. Think of it like this. Lifting a heavy box directly off the ground is tough, right? But if you use a ramp, it becomes much easier. The ramp gives you a mechanical advantage. The same principle applies to exercises. Subtle changes in hand positioning, grip width, or body angle can significantly alter the difficulty level, even if you're using the same weight. Mechanical drop sets exploit this principle. By transitioning to an exercise variation with a greater mechanical advantage, we can continue our set even when we hit failure on the initial, more challenging version.
Here's a little secret the bodybuilding gurus don't want you to know. Your muscles don't count reps. They don't care if you're doing 5 reps, 10 reps, or 100 reps. What they care about is tension. Tension is the language of muscle growth. When you challenge your muscles with resistance, they experience tension, which triggers a cascade of biological processes that ultimately lead to muscle growth. Mechanical drop sets are all about maximizing time under tension. By extending our sets through strategic exercise variations, we can keep our muscles under tension for longer periods, promoting greater muscle growth. Think of it like this: the longer you can keep your muscles guessing, the more they'll adapt and grow. Mechanical drop sets are the ultimate curveball for your muscles.
So we've covered the what and the how of mechanical drop sets. Now let's delve into the why. Why should you incorporate this technique into your training? Well, the benefits are threefold. 1. Time efficiency. We live in a fast-paced world, and finding time for the gym can be a challenge. Mechanical drop sets allow you to get more bang for your buck by maximizing your workout density. You're essentially packing more work into the same amount of time, leading to greater overall training volume. 2. Enhanced muscle hypertrophy. As we discussed earlier, muscle growth is all about tension. By extending our sets and increasing time under tension, mechanical drop sets create the perfect environment for muscle protein synthesis to flourish. 3. Overcoming plateaus. We've all hit those frustrating plateaus where our progress seems to stall. Mechanical drop sets can help you break through these barriers by providing a novel training stimulus that forces your muscles to adapt and grow.
Section 5. Mechanical drop sets in action, a step-by-step guide. Now that we've covered the theory, let's get practical. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to perform mechanical drop sets effectively. First, choose your exercise. Start with a compound exercise that allows for multiple variations. Some great options include bench press, squats, overhead press, and rows. Next, select your variations. Identify 2 to 3 variations of the chosen exercise, each progressively easier than the last. For example, for bench press, you could start with a barbell bench press, followed by dumbbell bench press, and finish with push-ups. Always warm up thoroughly. Prioritize proper warm-up to prepare your muscles and joints for the workout ahead. Perform your first set. Start with the most challenging variation and perform reps until you approach failure. Transition to the next variation. Without resting, immediately switch to the next easiest variation and continue your set until failure. Repeat with remaining variations. Continue transitioning through your chosen variations, performing reps to failure each time. Finally, rest and repeat. Rest for the designated time and repeat the entire sequence for the desired number of sets. Section 6. Bicep curls, pump up your arms. Let's illustrate the concept of mechanical drop sets with a classic example. Bicep curls. Start with barbell curls, the most difficult variation. Use a weight that allows you to perform 8 to 12 reps with good form. Once you hit failure on barbell curls, immediately grab a pair of dumbbells and perform hammer curls for as many reps as possible. This is a moderate difficulty variation. Finally, transition to concentration curls, the easiest variation. Focus on squeezing the bicep at the top of each rep. Remember, the key is to maintain constant tension on the biceps throughout the set, even as you switch between variations. Section 7. Bench press. Unleash your inner powerlifter. Now let's apply the same principle to another popular exercise, the bench press. Begin with a standard barbell bench press, aiming for 6 to 8 reps with a challenging weight. This is the most difficult variation. Once you reach failure, immediately grab a pair of dumbbells and perform dumbbell bench presses for as many reps as possible. This is a moderate difficulty variation. Finally, transition to close grip push-ups, keeping your elbows close to your body to target the triceps and chest. This is the easiest variation. By strategically varying the exercises, you can effectively overload your chest, triceps, and shoulders, promoting muscle growth and strength gains.
Section 8. The science behind the gains. While the concept of mechanical drop sets might seem intuitive, it's always reassuring to know that there's scientific evidence to back it up. Studies have shown that training to failure, which is a key component of mechanical drop sets, can lead to significant increases in muscle growth. This is because training to failure activates a greater number of muscle fibers, leading to greater overall muscle stimulation. Moreover, research has demonstrated that varying exercises and training stimuli can enhance muscle growth by targeting different muscle fiber types and preventing plateaus. Mechanical drop sets effectively combine these principles by allowing you to train to failure while simultaneously introducing exercise variations that challenge your muscles in new and unique ways.
Section 9. Safety first. Drop the weight, not your form. As with any training technique, safety should always be your top priority when performing mechanical drop sets. Here are a few key points to keep in mind. 1. Proper form. Maintain strict form throughout all exercises, even as you approach failure. Never sacrifice form for additional reps. 2. Start light. When first incorporating mechanical drop sets, start with lighter weights than you would typically use for traditional sets. This will allow you to get a feel for the technique and prevent injury. 3. Listen to your body. Pay attention to your body's signals and stop if you experience any pain or discomfort. Remember, it's better to err on the side of caution than to risk injury. And 4. Don't overdo it. Mechanical drop sets are an intense training technique, so it's important not to overdo it. Limit yourself to 1 or 2 mechanical drop sets per muscle group per workout.
Section 10. Integrating mechanical drop sets into your routine. Now that you're familiar with the ins and outs of mechanical drop sets, you might be wondering how to best incorporate them into your existing workout routine. The good news is that mechanical drop sets are incredibly versatile and can be easily integrated into any training program. One effective strategy is to replace 1 or 2 traditional sets of an exercise with a mechanical drop set. For example, if you typically perform 3 sets of barbell bench press, you could replace the second set with a mechanical drop set, as outlined in the previous example. Another option is to dedicate a specific day of the week to incorporating mechanical drop sets into your training. This could be a great way to shock your muscles and break through plateaus. As with any training variable, it's important to experiment and find what works best for you. Start with a conservative approach, gradually increasing the frequency and intensity of mechanical drop sets as your body adapts.
Section 11. Conclusion. Level up your workouts. There you have it, folks. Mechanical drop sets, your secret weapon for unlocking new levels of muscle growth. By understanding the principles of mechanical advantage and time under tension, you can take your workouts to new heights. Remember, it's not about lifting the most weight, it's about challenging your muscles effectively and consistently. Mechanical drop sets provide a unique and effective way to do just that. So, next time you hit the gym, don't be afraid to think outside the box and experiment with mechanical drop sets. Your muscles will thank you for it. Now, go forth and conquer those workouts. And as always, feel free to share your experiences and feedback in the comments below. Let's build a community of strong and knowledgeable lifters.